Today's scripture is from 2 Corinthians 4, and we read verses 8 to 9. We are afflicted in every way, but not crushed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. We are persecuted, but not abandoned. We are struck down, but not destroyed. And then verse 16, therefore we do not give up. Even though our outer person is being destroyed, our inner person is being renewed day by day. If there is one phrase we need to hear again and again in this season of life, it is this one. Therefore, we do not give up. Paul does not say this from a place of comfort, ease, or success. He says it from the middle of pleasure, pain, and perseverance. In verses 8 and 9, Paul paints a very honest picture of the Christian life. He does not sugarcoat it. He says we are afflicted, perplexed, persecuted, and struck down. That sounds like a resume none of us would willingly submit. Yet notice something important. Every hardship is followed by hope. Afflicted, but not crushed. Perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not abandoned. Struck down, but not destroyed. This is not positive thinking. This is spiritual truth. The strength of the believer is not found in the absence of trouble, but in the presence of God within the trouble. Then Paul moves us to verse 16, the heart of this passage. Therefore, we do not give up. Even though our outer person is being destroyed, our inner person is being renewed day by day. Notice Paul's honesty again. He admits that the outer person is wasting away. Our bodies grow tired. Our strength fades. Our circumstances wear us down. Life leaves its marks on us, physically, emotionally, and sometimes spiritually. Paul does not deny this reality, but he refuses to let it define him. He says while the outer person is declining, the inner person is being renewed day by day. Not occasionally, not when life improves, not when prayers are answered the way we hope, but day by day. That tells us something powerful. Renewal is not dependent on circumstances. Renewal is dependent on God. Many of us spend so much time trying to fix the outer person, our comfort, our security, our control, while neglecting the inner person. Yet Scripture reminds us that the outer will fail us sooner or later. The inner, however, can grow stronger, even while the outer grows weaker. This is why Paul can say, we do not give up. Not because things are easy, but because God is at work where it matters most. Some of us today are tired, not just physically, but spiritually. You are still showing up, still praying, still believing, but inside you feel worn. Verse 16 speaks directly to you. God is not finished with you. Even if you feel like you are running on empty, God is renewing you in ways you may not see. Renewal often happens quietly, slowly, invisibly, like root growing underground before anything appeared above the surface. You may not feel stronger, but you are being strengthened. You may not feel renewed, but God is at work. Paul goes on in these surrounding verses to remind us that what we see is temporary, but what we cannot see is eternal. That changes how we endure hardship. We won't deny the pain, but we don't give it the final word. So what does this mean for us practically? It means we keep going when we feel like quitting. It means we trust God when we don't understand. It means we measure our lives not by outward success, but by inward faithfulness. And most of all, it means we place our hope not in how strong we are, but in how faithful God is. Hear this clearly today. You may be worn, but you are not wasted. You may be pressed, but you are not abandoned. You may be struck down, but you are not destroyed. Because of Christ, we can say with confidence, therefore, we do not give up. May God renew our inner person day by day.